Okay students, so far we have solved the exercise 3.2 first main. See, those equations were represented by the graphical methods. So now let us move to the different pattern in the pair of linear equations. See, read the question. On comparing the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point, are parallel or coincident. See, in the theoretical part, I have told you the nature of these type of lines and their ratios. For example, if a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2, here the lines will intersect. I am repeating that part. See, if a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 equals to c1 by c2, that implies coincident. The lines drawn on the graph are coincident. So, coincident. Then, if a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2, these ratios implies parallel lines. What does it mean? Suppose if we draw the graph of these equations, here we get the lines of intersection like this. In this case, the coincident, that means we will get the single line, that is coplanar line, or the line overlap the same line. Then in this case, the lines are parallel, we will get the graphical lines in this way. So, when a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2, in this way the graphical lines will intersect each other. Without using the graphs, without plotting the graphs of these equations, we have to express whether the lines are intersecting, whether the lines are coincident, or whether the lines are parallel. Simply you have to compare the ratios. Okay, I will show the first solution, first problem. First one, 5x minus 4y plus 8 equals to 0. This implies a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0. Then second equation, 7x plus 6y minus 9 equals to 0. This implies a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. See what I have done? I have compared those equations at the general form of those type of equations. That is a1x plus b1y plus c1. This is the first equation. Second equation, a2x plus b2y plus c2. What we have to do is, first we have to write the ratios. First, a1 by a2. a1 by a2. See, compare the equations, compare the given equations with these. a1x plus b1y, a1 that represent by 5. Then a2 that is represented by 7. 5 by 7. Then next one, b1 by b2. See, b1 is minus 4. Then b2 is 6 divided by 6. Then C1 divided by C2. That is C1 is plus 8 divided by C2 minus 9. Okay, see, 5x minus 4y plus 8 equals to 0, 7x plus 6y minus 9 equals to 0. These are the values of ratios. A1 by A2 equals to 5 by 7, B1 by B2 equals to minus 4 by 6, C1 by C2 equals to 8 by 9. Instead, you can write that directly as A1 equals to 5, A2 equals to 7, then B1 equals to minus 4 or B2 equals to 6, C1 equals to plus 8 or C2 equals to minus 9. Then you continue like this. See, better to compare these value coefficients of that x and y in this way. Okay, observe the values. A1 by A2 equals to 5 by 7, B1 by B2 equals to minus 4 by 6, C1 by C2 is equal to 8 by 9. Obviously, see, these two are A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 are not equal. So, what is the condition? If A1 by A2 is not equals to B1 by B2, that implies the lines are intersecting. Lines are intersecting. So intersecting lines. Then how we have to write? Say A1 by A2 is not equals to B1 by B2. That is 5 by 7 is not equals to minus 4 by 6. Either you can simplify this one. 2 3s are 2 2s are. That is 5 by 7 is not equals to minus 2 by 3. Hence the lines intersect each other. Intersect each other. Say clearly, I will write that one. Intersect each other. Intersect each other. This much is the way of solving such problems. See, nothing I have done. Simply I have considered the coefficients of those given equations. Then I have compared those values with the conditions what they have provided. That is A1 by A2 is not equals to B1 by B2. That is intersecting the lines. A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2. That is equals to C1 by C2. That represents the coincident lines. Then if A1 by A2 is equals to B1 by B2, that is not equals to C1 by C2, that represents the parallel lines. So let us move to the second one. Just observe in what way I have solved. Okay, compare the coefficients of x and y like this. Simply you can write directly and you can show whether the lines are intersecting or parallel or coincident. Okay, let us move to the second one. Second question is 9x plus 3y plus 12 equals to 0. Then 18x plus 6y plus 24 equals to 0. Okay, let us write the ratios of the coefficients are simply the given. A1 equals to 9. Then A2 equals to 18. B1 equals to 3, B2 equals to 6, then C1 equals to 12, then C2 equals to 24. Okay, let us find the ratios. A1 by A2 equals to 9 by 18. That implies 9 ones are 9 twos are, which is equals to 1 by 2. Then B1 by B2 equals to 3 by 6. 3 ones are 3 twos are, that is equals to 1 by 2. Then C1 by C2 equals to C1, that is 12, C2, that is 24. 12 ones are 12 twos are, which is equals to 1 by 2. Compare the ratios. A1 by A2 equals to 1 by 2, B1 by B2 equals to 1 by 2, C1 by C2 equals to 1 by 2. That is A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2. So what does it mean? It means that the lines whatever we have drawn using the graph, those are coincident lines. Therefore what we have to write? Therefore A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2. That implies that is 1 by 2. That means all are equal. Therefore the lines are coincident. The lines are coincident. The lines are coincident. See once again, observe the solution. Okay, let us move to the third one. See, I have written here the main question on comparing the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. They have given 3 problems. Already we have solved 2 of them. Let us move to the third one. See, let us write the values of A1, A2, B1, B2 and Y1, C1, C2. Okay, A1 equals to 6, A2 equals to 2. Then B1 equals to minus 3, B2 equals to minus 1. Minus 1 means nothing, means 1. So minus 1. Then C1 equals to 10. Then C2 is equals to 9. C2 equals to 9. Okay. Let us compare the ratios. Let us find the ratios. A1 by A2 means 6 by 2. 2 1s are, 2 3s are. That is equals to 3. Then B1 by B2 equals to minus 3 divided by minus 1. That is equals to minus into minus plus 3. Then C1 by C2 equals to 10 by 9. So not possible to simplify. 10 by 9. Okay. What type of lines we may get if we plot the graph of these two pair of linear equations? Okay. Already I have told you A1 by A2. If A1 by A2 is not equals to B1 by B2, that is nothing but the lines are intersecting. If A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2, that is equals to C1 by C2, definitely the lines are coincident. If A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2, that is not equals to C1 by C2, absolutely the lines are parallel. Okay? Let us check whether the lines are parallel, whether the lines are intersecting, or whether the lines are coincident. Okay? By observing these simplifications, we have A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2, that is equals to 3. But C1 by C2 equals to 10 by 9. How we can write the whole result? A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2, but those are not equals to C1 by C2 on comparing the values. This implies the lines are parallel. The lines are parallel. Okay? 3 conditions you have learned so far. That is how the lines are intersecting, on what conditions of ratios the lines are intersecting, on what conditions of ratios the lines are coincident, what conditions of the ratios are the parallel. So you must keep in mind the ratios and their nature. A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. Very easy to solve such type of problems. You can also have the graphical representation, but not necessary, because already you have solved the graphical methods for a pair of linear equations. This one is the different method. Without drawing the graph, we can find the nature of the lines, the given pair of linear equations. Okay, let us move to the homework section. Okay, see, I have given 3 problems for homework. You have to check by applying the ratios whether the given pair of lines are intersecting each other or parallel to each other or coincident to each other. See, 3 problems I have given. Practice the homework without fail, because the topic what we have now solving is very important one in the view of examination. So let us move slowly, understanding each and every one problems, because there will be chances of reducing the SSLC syllabus due to that COVID-19 effect. So don't worry about that. So solve perfectly. Thank you.